This is Beacon Radio 303, serving the West Midlands. Now, we go over to Studio 97, where another Cuddly Ken show is about to hit the air.
Stand by, Tosin. 20 seconds.
Oh, come on, get it bloody right this time, Kenny. Take 6, because you keep making mistakes.
Oh, you bitch.
10, 9,
Stand by 35.
7, 6,
Roll 35.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 9,
Stand by 16, stand by Kenny.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kenny.
And now, Commercial Radio, the service with the biggest hits in Britain, brings you Hello Time.
Hello, 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 hello,
I have a train set and a garage full of cars and the soul.
Welcome to another show. Okay, cool it. It's not that good. Okay, maybe it is that good. But before we go on with it,
let's have a little breaky, let's have a little breaky poo. We'll be back in just a sec.
Hi kids, this is your old friend Fozzie Bear reminding you that it's nearly contest time.
he's right, folks. And it's an easy one this week. In fact, it's dumb, really, how easy it is. So, here we go. It's what is known as a signature tune to an awfully well-known television program. So have a good listen and come up with the name of this show. Yes, you're right. It's a cartoon. Give me the name of the two people who are stars of it, and you've just won yourself a pat on the back.
According to the radio, it's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas.
It certainly is. There's one good thing about a cold Christmas. It kills off last year's bugs. Remember how many bugs we had this year? Well, that was because of our mild winter. A really frosty one gives them the boot. It pops their clogs, folks. Right, the answer to our contest... Well, of course, it was Tom and Jerry. This is the theme from their show. In colour, on this station, Tom and Jerry. Right, seeing as you've got that one, what would you like next?
Play another record, Ken.
Alrighty, how about Queen? If you're listening, Freddie, mwah, we think you're great.
See here, friends, here comes
Commercial time.
To hear the tone, it will be
Contest time! And here it comes, another theme from a well-known television program. When did you last see this, and what was it? Sounds a bit grungy, I know, but that's what you get for sticking a loudspeaker up against a microphone on a crummy television set. Still, the program was great. What was it? Awfully famous and all about things not of this earth. There's a monster clue. We'll see if your answer agrees with ours right after we hear from Fleetwood Mac and off their LP, Fleetwood Mac. This is the single, Say That You Love Me. This was the first theme tune ever to Space 1999. Well, if you did, well done, my dears. What a lovely show it was, too. Pity they stuck it on at 3 o'clock in the morning. Great. Okay, let's pull something else out of the hat. Seeing as Christmas is upon us, why not troll along to your record shop and treat yourself to a double LP by Stevie Wonder. You'll freak with fun. Stevie Wonder on a track of his double LP called Songs in the Key of Life that you'll love if you treat yourself to it. Or talk somebody into treating you. Right, here's a news flash. And it goes like this. Get off the air, it's commercial break time. Oh, okay, bye.
It's sunshine music.
97.2 in stereo.
Hello. Welcome back to this program.
You know, there's so much good stuff around these days, it's difficult to know what to choose. So in that case, I've decided to... what? Oh, my voice. Oh, it's going all peculiar. Great. That's the Electric Light Orchestra and a little track out off their new LP, A New World Record. And now on the Cuddly Ken Show, it's Bob Monkhouse.
Hey, it's Bob Monkhouse guesting here on the Kenny Overage Show.
Huh?
Good old Kenny Overage Kenny Average has asked me to put these questions to you. Answer any 5 of these 4 questions and win one of the following exciting prizes. A genuine alligator skin alligator with leather feet. A free burial at sea complete with a periscope so you can watch the service. Here are the big queries, kids. How many of the 4 just men were there? Number 2, Rangers and Celtic are 2 football teams in Glasgow. Name them. Here's an easy one. Which year followed 1932? You're allowed 2 choices. This week's star prize for motorists, elastic seatbelts for passengers you don't like.
That's Yvonne Elliman and Love Me. Angela Refn's legs.
And now, on the Cuddly Ken Show, it's contest time!
He's right, folks, that little green twerp. We're going to give you a bunch of Beatles songs, and we want you to tell us the odd man out, okay? What's the odd man out of this lot?
It's been a long time. Is there anybody going to listen to my story? You had me. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. I want to be your lover, baby. I want to be your man.
Well, there you are, a bunch of northern songs. One of them is an odd man out. Which one and why? We'll tell you after this.
Balls at the car, it's a lovely little drink. Dame Edna here. You know, I've become particularly partial to snowballs, especially when they're made with Balls Advocar. To me, they're more than just a little drink, but a symbol of hope for Britain. Because as I sip the lovely yellow liquid, I think, well, Edna, although the British may not be able to master the skills necessary to make Balls Advocar, they do at least make lovely lemonade. Isn't that heartening? Balls Advocar.
I just see my ladies play.
Right, the first one was a Beatles song. The second one was a Beatles song.
Is there anybody?
And that's a Beatles song. But this one isn't. It's John Lennon, but it was when he joined the Plastic Ono Band. That was when he left the Beatles. So they were all Beatles songs except Mother. And now on Beacon 303, Wolverhampton, your panic station, we present Sing Along with the Beach Boys! Okay, settle down now. It's one you all know. It's called God Only Knows. And here it is with the Beach Boys for a sentence. Then we'll whip them out and leave you with the backing track so you can be Brian Wilson. God only knows where I'd be without you. It's a bit more difficult being a Beach Boy than a Beatle because sometimes the Beatles didn't sing in tune. Well, the Beach Boys always did, and their harmonies were magnificent, so a little tricky, but if you did it, well done, well done, well done.
Now, back to the records.
Guessed it, that such a group of noisy, hairy creatures could come up with the biggest selling record in 15 years with Bo Rap, which they did a few records after that one you just heard. An oldie from 1975, The 7 Seas of Rye. Fancy a contest? Yeah! Okay, let's have a quickie. What's this the beginning of? It's by another Harry, only he's a sort of a curly. Okay, we'll give you about 90 seconds to figure that out while we hear a few selected messages. Yes indeed, little curly buns. T-Rex.
Write it all out like a bird in the sky. Whiz, write it all out like you were blind. Fly it all out.
T-Rex and Ride a White Swan, if you got that one, well done indeed. And have this one on me. Okay, contest time again, and this one's slightly awfully difficult-ish. It's awful slowed down, you see. It's about 1 revolution a month, and it goes like this. Any ideas? Oh, if you have, you deserve an OBE, especially if they're right, and we'll tell you whether they are or not right after this word for the contest. Yes, it was rather difficult, wasn't it? Half marks if you guessed it was ABBA, and full marks if you guessed that it was Mamma Mia, which you'll all guess in just a second when it reaches top speed. Yes, indeed. Mamma Mia by ABBA. And I guessed it was that, but then I've got the answer right here in front of me. Here's something nice and Sundayish to finish off on. Waltz of the Flowers by Tchaikovsky. I'll see you again next week. I'm going to cram all my hits in the handbag and rush out into the street and make way for normal, sane programming. Bye.
Radio 303.
Independent Radio News at 1, Alan Clark.